everyone to Storytime on TV. I want to tell you something very important today. We have two extremely important guests who have come here to read today. They are our Telluride royalty, the mayor, Stu Fraser, and the first lady, Ginny Fraser. Welcome.
Thank you, Elizabeth.
Thank you for
glad to
coming.
be here. Thanks for having us.
You're welcome. Thank you to Telluride TV for broadcasting this show today. Who's ready for story time? If you're ready for a story, come sit down. If you're ready for a story, come sit down. If you're ready for a story, then your seat will surely show it. If you're ready for a story, come sit down. If you're ready for a story, clap your hands. If you're ready for a story, clap your hands. If you're ready for a story, then your hands will surely show it. If you're ready for a story, clap your hands. If you're ready for a story, stomp your feet. If you're ready for a story, stomp your feet. If you're ready for a story, then your feet will surely show it. If you're ready for a story, stomp your feet. If you're ready for a story, tap your head. If you're ready for a story, tap your head. If you're ready for a story, then your head will surely show it. If you're ready for a story, tap your head. Good job! A little story time tip. Every time we do something, we celebrate.
That's good.
We're having such a good time. Hello, 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 and how are you? I'm fine, thanks, and hope that you are too. Hola, 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 y cómo estás? Yo bien, y espero que tú también. I just want to say too, Harriet, congratulations on your first Storytime on TV appearance as well. Harriet, our beloved volunteer. So, Ginny, do you have a story for us today?
Well, I do, because I love puppies and kittens. So I have a book for you called Kitten's First Full Moon.
I know that.
Do you know that one? Well, good. I enjoyed this book too. Kitten's First Full Moon. It was Kitten's first full moon when she saw it, and she thought, there's a little bowl of milk in the sky. And she wanted it. So she closed her eyes and stretched her neck and opened her mouth and licked. But Kitten only ended up with a bug on her tongue. Oh, poor Kitten. Still, there was the little bowl of milk just waiting. So she pulled herself together and wiggled her bottom and sprang from the top step of the porch. But Kitten only tumbled, bumping her nose and banging her ear and pinching her tail. Oh, poor Kitten. Still, there was still the little bowl of milk waiting. So she chased it down the sidewalk, through the garden, past the field and by the pond, but Kitten never seemed to get closer. Poor Kitten. Still, there was the little bowl of milk just waiting. So she ran to the tallest tree she could find, and she climbed and climbed and climbed to the very top. But Kitten still couldn't reach the bowl of milk. Now she was scared. Poor Kitten. What could she do? Then in the pond, Kitten saw another bowl of milk, and it was bigger. What a night. So she raced down the tree and raced through the grass and raced to the edge of the pond. She leaped with all her might. Poor Kitten, though, she was wet and sad and tired and hungry. So she went back home. And there was a great big bowl of milk on the porch, just waiting for her. Lucky Kitten. Lucky Kitten.
Yay! Well, let's see. Kittens make me think of cows, make me think of pigs, Makes me think of things on a farm. Do you know McDonald?
No, that one.
Nice
Old
segue.
MacDonald had a farm, E-I-E-I-O. And on that farm he had a duck, E-I-E-I-O. With a quack quack here and a quack quack there. Here quack, there quack, everywhere quack quack. Old MacDonald had a farm, E-I-E-I-O. And on that farm he had a
Pig.
E-I-E-I-O. With an oink oink here and an oink oink there. Here an oink, there an oink, everywhere an oink oink. Old MacDonald had a farm, E-I-E-I-O. And on that farm he had a E-I-E-I-O. With a meow meow here and a meow meow there. Here meow, there meow, everywhere meow meow. Old MacDonald had a farm, E-I-E-I-O. And on that farm he had a horse, E-I-E-I-O. With a neigh-neigh here and a neigh-neigh there. Here a neigh, there a neigh, everywhere a neigh-neigh. Old MacDonald had a farm, E-I-E-I-O. Yay! It was a busy, busy farm.
It was all kinds of animals.
Mr. Mayor, do you have a story?
Oh, I do. I really do. This is the family book. Anybody know about it? It's by Todd Park. And he writes really good books. I love stories about families. So I'm not going to read anything here because it's just blue pages.
I matched your shirt.
But it's the family book. And he talks about his family a little bit, but that's not part of the story. He's doing this because he loves his family. But some families are big families. And some families are little small families. Some families are all the same color. Some families are different colors. All families like to hug each other, just like you're hugging your mom. See the hugging? Some families live near each other. Our granddaughter lives in California. We live in Colorado. So we're not near each other because some families live far apart. Some families look alike. Some families like their pets. Well, they actually look like them too. When you're reading upside down. All families are sad when they lose someone they love. And two little fishes, and then there's just one. Some families have a stepmom or stepdad and stepsisters or stepbrothers. Ginny's a stepmom. Some families adopt children. That means they sort of get them. Some families have two moms or two dads. Some families have one parent instead of two. All families like to celebrate special days together. Yay. Birthdays, Christmases, anniversaries, puppies. It's a special day if you have a puppy, isn't it? Some families eat the same things. Ginny and I don't. She eats healthy food.
We're learning a lot.
Some families eat different things. Yeah. Some families like to be quiet. Some families like to be noisy. Some families like to be clean. Some families like to be messy. Some families live in a house by themselves, and some families share a house with other families. All families can help each other be strong. There are lots of different ways to be a family, and your family is special no matter what kind it is. And Todd signed it. He said, "Love Todd," because he did it for his parents.
Oh, guess what? I just thought of something. Your grandbaby is so lucky because she'll be able to watch this later.
That's right.
That's pretty special.
Yes.
Cassidy is her name.
Oh, Cassidy. Hi, Cassidy. This made me think of a special song. It goes like this. I am special, I am special, look at me, look at me. A very special person, a very special person, that is me, that is me. Good job. Should we do it one more time? Okay. I am special, I am special, look at me, look at me. A very special person, a very special person, that is me, that is me. Yay! Do you have your Itsy Bitsy Spiders?
Yes.
Yeah.
Does everybody know how that works?
Itsy Weensy?
Itsy Bitsy Spider? Is that how it works?
However you'd want to do that. Should we start it?
Sure.
Itsy Weensy Spider went up the water spout. Down came the rain and washed the spider out. Out came the sun and dried up all the rain. And the Itsy Weensy Spider went up the spout again.
Let's do the big hairy spider.
We love that.
Itsy Weensy Spider went up the water spout. Down came the rain and washed the spider out. Out came the sun and dried up all the rain. And the Itsy Weensy Spider went up the spout again.
Yay! Oh, well, families, as we know, live in houses, and this is one of my favorite house stories. And everyone here knows that I like stories with a lot of words that I can read really fast, so I want everyone to pay attention. This is the napping house. Oh, I love the way this looks. Everything just looks so sultry and quiet and calm as the rain falls around the house. There was a house, a napping house, where everyone was sleeping. And in that house, there was a bed, a cozy bed, in a napping house where everyone was sleeping. And on that bed, there was a granny, a snoring granny on a cozy bed in a napping house where everyone was sleeping. And on that granny, there was a child, a dreaming child on a snoring granny in a cozy bed in a napping house where everyone was sleeping. And on that child, there was a dog. A dozing dog, though, on a dreaming child, on a snoring granny, in a cozy bed in a napping house where everyone was sleeping. And on that dog there was a meow, a snoozing cat on a dozing dog, on a dreaming child, on a snoring granny, on a cozy bed in a napping house where everyone was sleeping. And on that cat there was a slumbering mouse, on a snoring cat, on a dozing dog, on a dreaming child, on a snoring granny, on a cozy bed in a napping house where everyone was sleeping. And on that mouse, there is a flea. Can it be? A wakeful flea on a slumbering mouse, on a snoozing cat, on a dozing dog, on a dreaming child, on a snoring granny, on a cozy bed in a napping house where everyone is sleeping. A wakeful flea that bites the mouse, who scares the cat, who claws the dog, who bumps the child, Who bumps the granny? Oh! Who breaks the bed? Crash! Oh. In the napping house where no one now is sleeping. Good job. Does anyone have any requests before we go today? Any special songs? Okay, how about Three Little Monkeys swinging from the tree, teasing Mr. Alligator, can't catch me. Along comes Mr. Alligator, quiet as can be, and snaps that monkey right out of the tree. Two little monkeys swinging from the tree, teasing Mr. Alligator, can't catch me. Along comes Mr. Alligator, quiet as can be, and snaps that monkey right out of the tree. One little monkey swinging from the tree, teasing Mr. Alligator, can't catch me. Along comes Mr. Alligator, quiet as can be, and snaps that monkey right out of the tree. Yay! Well, I want to thank our special guests today. Thank you so much for coming to see us.
Thank you for having us. Fun.
We're so glad that you could come on this very beautiful Telluride day. We wouldn't have it any other way.
That's right.
Thank you.
See you later, alligator. See you later, alligator. After a while, crocodile. After a while, crocodile. Till we meet next. Till we meet next. I'll remember your smile. I'll remember your smile. See you later, alligator. See you later, alligator. And please be well. And please be well. After a while, crocodile. After a while, crocodile. I say farewell. I say farewell. Thank you, Dave. Thank you, Telluride TV. Harriet, Jackie. You guys have a great day. Bye-bye. Thank you. Oh, that was wonderful. You guys should come back and do that sometime again.
Absolutely.